बस टीचर्स पढ़ाए तो सिंपल लगे एवरीथिंग. लीडरबोर्ड्स एंड क्विज़ेस से
Amazing.
learning हो जाए happening. समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Hey class, hello, good evening everyone. How are you all बच्चों? I hope all of you are doing awesome and welcome to the another session and I would say the last session of this Sprint 9 series. The journey has been awesome. We have done all the chapters. I hope all of you enjoyed the learning. All of you have solved some of the questions which you have done. Maybe your doubts are also have been solved. So I love the sessions which we have done. I was not able to come live because at the same time my classes are also there. So I was not able to come live. So that is also a thing. But I enjoyed teaching you all. So thank you so much bachon for attending the session. And let's start the last session of today's Sprint 9 series. So before starting bachcho, we have just finished Ankita ma'am session. Okay. And one more thing I would like to tell you all that we have micro courses here at Vedantu. Now, if you ask what is micro course is suppose if you have a doubt in the specific chapter, say 1 chapter, 2 chapter like that, and you don't want to purchase the whole course because let's say the cost you want is too much and you don't want to invest that much and you want to learn only 2 or 3 chapters. So in that case, Vedantu gives you an opportunity for the micro course in which you can buy the course which you require. You can buy the courses which you require. That means you can buy the chapters which you think that are sufficient for you or needed for you, and you'll be only paying for those chapters only. Okay. So to get to the micro courses, you can specific chapter you can pick, and there you'll be getting live learning and unlimited in-class doubts and quizzes. So the link for registration is vdnt.in/YT-micro and use the code GPMIC and where you'll be getting 95% off. Okay. So now bachcho, let's talk about the crash course. So crash course, what is crash course yaar? In crash course, you'll be getting full syllabus revision. Okay, full syllabus revision of maths, science, social science and English. 4 subjects full syllabus revision. Then test series. Okay, so that you will be know how much marks you are expecting. You can expect when you are giving the final examination. Unlimited doubt solving and assignments so that you'll be practicing, you'll be able to practice more and more problems. So if you want to register for this course, the link is vdnt.in/YT9 CBSE. Use the code GPCC and you will get the whole course at the rate of 7,999 only. And if there are some students who are still not able to afford any of the course, then we are always here at Vedantu and we are covering the whole syllabus here as well. Okay, chalo. So now bachcho, this is the sprint schedule. I think physics is over and chemistry is also over. Mine will be over today. We are here and Ankita ma'am session is also just over now. Okay, chalo. So bachcho, if you are new here, if you have not subscribed it yet, first do rewatch the previous videos we have done in the Sprint 9 series and like this video, share this video with your friends and subscribe to this channel. Okay, chalo. So now bachcho, the probability which we have is the basics relative probability, then problems on dice and problems of coins. So probability is what? Probability for any event. First thing, let's talk about experiment. Experiment is any part you are conducting, like tossing a coin, it is an experiment. So any activity you are doing, that will be called an experiment. Now if you cannot predict the result of this experiment, that will be called a random experiment. When you toss a coin, you might get head, you might get tail. So here the result is not defined. So we can say it is a random experiment. Now in this random experiment, the probability plays the role. The probability tells you that suppose when I toss a coin, so I have a chance of getting head, I have a chance of getting tail. So the probability tells us that what are the chances of happening of something. Understood? What are the chances of happening of something? For example, let's say the probability of probability of raining in the month of, let's say, August is more compared to the probability of raining in month of May, especially in, let's say, Rajasthan, India, mostly India it will say, because the May is the summer season, but July, August, that is the monsoon season. So there the probability of rain is more, right? So the chances are more, that means probability is more. Chances are less, that means probability is less. As simple as that. Okay, so we'll be solving some more questions. We have done with the basics of that part. Now let's solve the question. First thing, if probability of any event E is equal to 0.37, then what is the probability of not happening of an E? Now see bachcho, whenever I'm talking about any event, let's say E, suppose I told you ki head, getting a head. So when I toss a coin, I will get head or I will not get head. Correct? If I throw a dice, I will get one or I will not get one. So if I say, sir, ki beta, tell me in such a way that you will always win. So I'll say, okay, sir, if I'll throw the dice, either I will get one or I will not get one. So in that case, I have covered everything. But either I will get one, and if I'm not getting one, so that is also clear here. So probability of happening of an event or not happening of that event, if you add both, the answer will be 1. 1 means, probability 1 means pakka it is happening, definite, sure, pakka, ekdam, koi nahi rok sakta. Understood? That type of probability. Okay, so pakka it is happening. So probability 1 means definite, surely it is happening. So I can say, whenever these kind of questions are there, so probability of happening of an event plus probability of not happening of that event. If you add both this probability, your answer will be always 1. This is equal to 0.37. So shift this 0.37, so 1 minus 0.37, so you'll be getting probability of not happening of that event will be equal to 0.63, so the answer is option D. Okay, so the answer is what? Option D. Let's move to the next question. The next question we have is this. The probability of getting a factor of 6 on throwing a dice. So when you throw a dice, bachcho, total how many options you have? When you throw a dice, you can either get 1, you can either get 2, you can either get 3, you can either get 4, you can either get 5, or you can either get 6. So total possible outcomes. Okay. Total possible outcomes when you throw a dice is 6. What are those possible outcomes? Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now let's talk about the favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes, what do you want? You want to have a factor of 6. Now what are the factors of 6? Let's see. The factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. The numbers by which 6 can be divided. Not multiple factor, the number by which 6 can be divided. 6 by 1 is 6, 6 by 2 is 3, 6 by 3 is 2, 6 by 6 is 1. Okay, so here you can say this is a factor, this is a factor, this is a factor and this is a factor. So total 4 factors. So total favorable outcomes. For getting a number which is a factor of 6, these 4 numbers, if these 4 numbers come, then only my event will happen, then only I will get a factor of 6. So only 4 are favorable to me. So the probability will be equal to favorable outcomes upon total outcomes, which is equal to 2 by 3. So correct answer is option A. Correct answer is what? Option A. Let's move to the next question. Next question is this. Now in this syllabus, your syllabus, mostly it is experimental probability. That means they are not going for the theoretical part. They are telling कि भाई if I conduct an experiment and I will take the values, I will note the values of the experiment, and according to that I will see that what are the chances of happening of something else. Understood? So in your syllabus, mostly it is experimental probability. So let's look at the first question. So the first question we have is this. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously 500 times. So you have tossed 2 coins 500 times. If we get head 100 times, one head 270 times, and no head and no head 130 times, then find the probability of getting one or more than one head. Now look properly, bacho, here by what is happening. When you toss, how many coins? 2 coins. So when you toss 2 coins, by either they have made the case कि भाई when you are tossing 2 coins, so your possibility is either you will get 2 heads, or you will get 1 head, or you will get no head. Other than that, nothing can happen. You cannot get 3 head, you cannot get 5 head, you cannot get -1 head. That will not happen. Only these 3 cases. So they are saying कि भाई you have got 2 head 100 times, you have got 1 head 270 times, and you have got no head 130 times. When you have tossed it 500 times, then find the probability of getting 1 or more than 1 head. Getting 1 or more than 1. So getting 1 head, now let's talk about the favorable. But these are the all cases. So total cases I have is 500. Let's talk about what is the favor. Favor means what they are asking. 1 or more than 1 head. Here are you getting 1 head? No. Here 1 head? Yes. 2 head. 2 head means more than 1 head. So that is also favorable. So I can say 100 plus 270, which is equal to 370 by 500. That is 37 by 50. So the correct answer is 37 by 50. So same way बच्चों, simple part, total out, you have the probability formula is very easy. Favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. Whatever values which are in favor of the given event, that divided by total whatever it is happening. Let's move to the next question. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously 200 times with the following frequency of different outcomes. No tail, 1 tail, 2 tail, 3 tails. Okay. Now, what is the probability of getting more than 1 tail in the next toss? So the next toss will depend upon the probability of what we have got here. More than 1 tail, more than 1 tail. More than 1 tail means bachcho, no tail will not be there. Now see, when I say more than means it has to be more than 1, not equal to 1. Equal to 1 will also not be included. More than 1. So these are the 2 favorable cases. So I can say, sir, total how many times I have tossed it? 200 times. No, this sum is different. This sum is different. 135 plus 85, I am getting this is 220 and this is 280. 500 times. It is 500 times. Okay, it is 500 times. So I can say the favorable cases for me are 135 plus 85 divided by 500 times. So you will be getting 220 by 500. This got cancelled. 11 by 25. So the probability is what? 11 by 25. Probability is 11 by 25. Okay, let's move to the next question. A die was rolled 100 times, and the number of times 6 came up was noticed. Okay, so if the experimental probability calculated from this information was 2 by 5, then how many times 6 came up? So they told that if I roll this die 100 times, I saw that the probability of getting 6, I got the probability of getting 6 was 2 by 5. Now I know the formula for probability is number of times 6 came divided by the total number of times we have rolled the dice. Correct? So I have rolled the dice 100 times, and let us say out of that x times 6 came up. X times 6 came up, and this should be equal to 2 by 5. So you'll be getting x is equal to 2 by 5 into 100, 5, 20, 40 times. So out of 100 times, 40 times 6 came. Lucky fellow, right? We'll be getting it very less time. Okay, so the correct answer for this is what? 40 times. Let's move to the next question. The next question is this. Bulbs are packed in cartons, each containing 40 bulbs. 40 bulbs are there in each carton. Okay, 700 cartons were examined. 700 cartons you have examined. Okay, and were examined for defective bulbs, and the results were given in the following table. So what you saw, कि भाई out of those 700, in 400 boxes there was no defective bulb. Number of defective bulbs, and frequency. So in 400 boxes there was no defective bulb. In 180 boxes there was one defective bulb. In 48 boxes there were 2 defective bulbs. In 41 boxes 3 defective bulbs. In 18 boxes 4 defective bulbs. In 8 boxes 5 defective bulbs. In 3 boxes 6 defective bulbs. And in more than 6 defective bulbs were in 2 boxes. Okay, so the number of boxes it is, and the number of defective bulbs in each box is given here. First thing, find the probability that there is, so we have selected one carton at random. What is the probability that there is no defective bulb? I know that, sir, we have examined overall how many bulbs? 700 cartons we have examined. We have examined over 700 cartons. So total possibility I have that out of 700 I can choose any one carton. But in those carton, number of defective bulbs to be 0. No defective bulb means this part. Only 400 cartons have no defective bulbs. So divide by 400. So I will say it will be equal to 4 by 7. First one answer. Let's go for the second part. Defective bulbs from 2 to 6. Defective bulbs from 2 to 6. By from 2 to 6 means you what? From 2 to 6. The number of defective bulbs can be 2, can be 3, can be 4, can be 5, can be 6. So I can say, so total bulbs are 700, and number of cartons who has defective bulb, 2 defective bulbs are 48 plus 41 plus 18 plus 8 plus 3. Add all of this and divide it by 700. So what you'll be getting, 48, 18, 41 plus 3 is 44. 44 plus 48 will be equal to 92. 92 plus 18 will be equal to 102, 110, 110 plus 18, 118. 118 something, I think 118 only na? 118 by 700, yes, correct. 118 by 700. So you can simplify this also. So it will be equal to 59 by 350. Now it won't divide further because it is a prime number. 59 is a prime number. Now the next question. Defective bulbs less than 4. Defective bulbs, number of defective bulbs should be less than 4. Less than 4. Less than 4. Be very clear. Less than 4. Not more than 4. Not equal to 4. Less than 4. That means only this part. So it will be equal to, probability will be equal to 400 plus 180 plus 48 plus 41 plus 41 only up to this, divided by 700. So add all. So you'll be getting at the end, I'll just show you here. So at the end you'll be getting 669 by 700. So these are your probability. 4 by 7, 59 by 350, and here 669 by 700. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. A recent survey found that the ages of workers in a factory are distributed as follows. Here this is the ages, these are the number of workers. If a person is selected at random, find the probability that the person is 40 years or more. The person is 40 years or more. Now see, 40 years or more, where do you see that part? 40 years or more. So 40 years or more is this range. So I can say 86 plus 46 plus 3. So for the first question, I will say my favorable cases are 86 plus 46 plus 3, and total number of workers. How many total number of workers are here in a recent survey? Achha, they have not given total number, so we need to add all those. So 38 plus 27 plus 86 plus 46 plus 3. So 27 plus 3 is 30, and 86 plus 46. So these two are 30, and 120 plus 12, 132 plus 8 is 140. 140 plus 30 is 170 plus 30 is 200. So by 200. Next question, you need to add those. Okay, you need to add those at the end. Addition you can do. Under 40 years, then age should be under 40 years. Ab under 40 years, so bacho, what does it mean? Under 40 years means less than 40. So less than 40 means this part. So I can say 38 plus 27 upon 200. Let's go for the next question. Next question is under 60 but over 39. Under 60 but over 39, more than 39. So I can say under 60 but over 39. 60 and above will not be counted. So under 60, and so it will be 86 plus 46 divided by 200. These will be the values. Okay, so the final answer will be here. First part will be 135 by 200. Next will be 65 by 200. Third will be 132 by 200. Okay, chalo. So this I am showing you. If you want, you can come one more time and get the answer. Now 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly, and the following data were recorded. So these all 1500 families have 2 children only. Now compute the probability of family chosen at random having 2 girls, 1 girl and no girls. Okay, also check whether the sum of these probability is 1. So now bacho, number of girls in a family is 2, 1 or 0, and you have to calculate the probability of chosen at random, probability of getting 2 girls, 1 girl or no girls. So directly it is clear na yaar. For 2 girls it will be 475 by 1500 plus 814 by 1500. You need to simplify that part, and 211 by 1500. So this is the probability of 2 girls, this is the probability of 1 girl, this is the probability of 0 girls. As simple as that. Add all of them, will you get 1? Yes, you will get 1. Add all of them, will you get 1? Yes, you will get 1. Okay, so simplification you can do. Even if you will not do the simplification, at the end it is 1500 by 1500 only, so that is equal to 1. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. Two dice are thrown simultaneously 500 times. Okay, each time the sum of two numbers appearing on the top is noted and recorded as given in the following table. So when you throw the two dice, minimum sum you will get 2, 1, 1. Maximum sum you will get 12, 6, 6. All the sums will be in between. Okay, so 14 times you are getting sum as 2, 30 times you are getting sum as 3, sum as 3. Okay, so sum as 3 means it can be 1, 2, 2, 1, anything. Sum as 4 means it can be 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, anything like that. Okay, so these are the values given. Now what they are asking, if the dice are thrown once more, which is the probability of getting a sum more than 10? By sum should be more than 10. So equal to 10 will not be included. Equal to 10 will not be included. So I will say sum should be more than 10. In that case, I will say, sir, for the first one, more than 10 are only these cases. So I will say 11, sorry, sum is 11 and sum is 12. So that is 28 plus 15 divided by total number of times we have done the experiment is 500 times. Correct? Second part. What is the second question asking? Second question is saying less than or equal to 5. Less than or equal to 5. So less than will be 5 will be accepted and equal to 5 will also be expected. So these four values will be taken. So I can say for the second one the answer will be 55 plus 42 plus 30 plus 14 divided by 500. Correct? And then the third part they are saying is between 8 and 12. Between 8 and 12. So 8 is here and 12 is here. So this is between 8 and 12. Sorry, 8 is not here. It is here only. Between 8 to 12. So I can say, oh, sorry, bacho. Wait. It is not saying from. Now see, when it was saying from 8 to 12, if it was saying from 8 to 12, in that case I will include both 8 and 12. But it is saying between. So whenever I say between, na bacho, I do not include the top and bottom. So I will not include 8 and I will not include 8, I will not include 12, I will only include 9, 10 and 11. Okay, remember that is very important. Whenever I say between 8 to 12, so don't include 8, don't include 12. So 9, 10 and 11 I will accept. So it will be equal to 53 plus 46 plus 28 divided by 500. These are your probabilities. Okay, so same way you will be getting the answer. First one will be 43 by 500, next one will be 141 by 500 and third one will be 127 by 500. No need to convert in the decimal form in the examination, no need to do that. Okay, it's not needed. Chalo. So bacho, with this we have ended your probability as well, and with this we have ended your sprint series. This is the last homework for your sprint series for grade 9. In a single throw of dice, what is the probability of getting a sum of 9? Okay, so in a single throw of 2 dice, what is the probability that you will be getting a sum of 9? That is the question. And bacho, thank you so much for attending the session. I hope all of you have enjoyed the sprint series, and thank you so much one more time for making the Vedantu the proud winner of the Google Plays Award for User Choice App Award. So this is the award for User's Choice. So you are the one who has chosen this app. So thank you so much, bacho, for making us the winner of that part. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are new here and if you have not downloaded the app yet, do download the app and see the app. You will be getting master classes there. Lots of master classes are going on. Many practice tests are available there. Many study materials also available. So do download that app, okay, and let us know how you are feeling about it. And again, bacho, micro courses, if you want to master any specific chapter, you can go for micro courses. The prices are very less. Over that, if you use the code GPMIC, you will be getting a discount of 95%. This is the link to register, vdnt.in/ytmicro. Okay, and then you have crash course, which is the full syllabus revision of maths, science, social science and English. In this, you'll be getting test series, unlimited doubt solving and assignments as well. The link is vdnt.in/yt9cbsc. Use the code GPCC and you will get the course only at this price. Okay, bacho. So thank you so much for attending the session. I hope all of you enjoyed all the classes and many of your doubts were clear. Any review you want to give me, you can put it in the comments box, and like this video, share this video with your friends, okay, and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you have not done it yet, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Okay, bachcho. So Gopal Paliwal signing off right now because the sprint series is over. I'll see you soon in some of the other classes. Till then, bye bye, bachcho. Good night. See you soon. Bye bye.